Morgan in the morning, 5 till 9 on Hit Kicker 99.7.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. You've got a very successful tag team going on in the Vaudevillians, dude.
Hey, we're doing what we can, right? Trying to make a name.
Number one contenders. I mean, it was just yesterday you were fighting in the NXT, and now you're number one contenders for the tag team titles. You're going to be wrestling the New Day at Extreme Rules. You're going to be in Charlottesville this Sunday. Talk about the Vaudevillians here for a second, because you guys are kind of stuck in the 1920s or 30s or something like that. I mean, are you liking this gimmick? Is it something that you've really just kind of accustomed to doing?
I mean, this is something that comes from me and my partner Simon as people. This is, it's funny you say stuck. I wouldn't say we're stuck anywhere. I think we're two guys, two men who really wish, everyone kind of wishes they lived in a certain era. I wish that old era you're talking about was still kind of going on today. I think we lost a little bit of values of that, and I think we're two people who want to espouse that and bring that back.
Sure.
We're not time travelers. We know that, but we're two guys who appreciate, the things that are old and think they can be new again.
Right. So you appreciate the values, and those values need to be upheld in the WWE today, right?
Precisely.
I got you now. So you're not planning on eating a bowl of Bootios anytime soon?
You can't even get me to say that word. Trust me. I'm not gonna
man. Well, your match at Payback against Enzo Amore and Big Kaz, man, what happened there? I mean, Enzo got himself a pretty bad concussion, right?
Yeah, and this is I've said it before, and a lot of people, it's a dangerous business, but it's very physical, and we go in knowing the risks that are going to happen, but you never obviously want to see that happen with any of your fellow competitors, whether we're heated with each other, whether we're friendly. Every time we get in that ring, we want to come out of that ring, everybody involved safe, and sometimes life turns the other way, and thankfully he's okay.
Yeah.
We've been in touch with him. The company's been in touch with him. He's doing fine.
Good.
All his tests came back negative, and he's feeling much, much better.
Very good. Aiden English from the Vaudevillians joining us here on Morgan in the Morning. So you probably grew up watching the Attitude Era, I would assume. What era in the WWE do you find that really wanted you to become a wrestler, and what wrestler did you enjoy watching the most?
Well, it's funny. It started at watching the Attitude Era, of course, because I was probably about 10 years old in 1997, so I was right in the prime of that whole television era. And the guy I enjoyed watching the most, I feel like it's a cliche answer, and it's ironic because a lot of people tell me I sound like him, was Shawn Michaels.
I was about to say that. You said, I'm wondering if I'm talking to HBK right now.
Yeah, I've had about 6 people in the last month since I've been traveling with WWE keep turn around and they go, "Is Shawn here? What's going on?" And so I've been told that a couple of times, and interestingly enough, yeah, he was my favorite to watch as a kid, and he still is today.
Dream match. You're at WrestleMania. Who do you wrestle?
Oh, God. I love that question, and I hate that question.
Because you get it all the time.
So many good answers is the problem. I mean, if Shawn were still competing, it would have to be him. I couldn't
well, of course.
imagine wanting to get in the ring with anybody else, but you've got great Undertaker. I think an interesting prospect would be, my former NXT boss, if you will, Triple H. He still gets in there from time to time. So to test my muster against my former boss, as it were, would be I think a very interesting matchup on the biggest stage of them all.
You're really successful right now with the Vaudevillians, and I wish you the best of luck at Extreme Rules. But let me ask you this: do you see yourself in the future becoming a singles wrestler? And because you've done the tag team thing all the way throughout NXT.
Well, actually, I started off in NXT on my own, and then Simon came into the picture, and we've started this thing, and it's grown and grown every year since. But every opportunity is an opportunity. But for right now, we're in the Vaudevillians. We're number one contenders to the WWE Tag Team Championships, and our focus is winning those Tag Team Championships. So any opportunity is a great one, but right now I'm focused on the Vaudevillians and becoming a champion.
Right. The way NXT is worked out, and I'm really getting into it because I'm one of those late guys that showed up to the party and ordered the WWE Network. But I got the network and I got into the NXT. Do you feel like, and not just the wrestlers, but do you think the product of NXT is what the future of the WWE is going to be?
I think NXT is an awesome product, and I think, as you're probably learning right now, I think we've said it before and we'll say it again. Yes, absolutely. That's where the future, that's where the next generation of WWE superstars are coming from. You just saw it. Me and Simon, Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews, Enzo and Cass. We all came from that, and now just wait, the next generation and the next crew is going to come from that. And every crew, every big new wave of superstars you see is going to come from NXT. So if you're not watching now, you should.
Aiden English of the Vaudevillians, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, Charlottesville is this Sunday, the John Paul Jones Arena. Have you ever been here before?
I have not. This will be my first time. I'm really looking forward to it.
There's tons of great restaurants, tons of great bars, man. Enjoy that, after the show at JPJ. Of course, you guys are on a really tight touring schedule because the event's on a Sunday, and then you got to get ready for Raw the next Monday, but it's nothing that you're not used to. But here's the number one question everyone here wants to know.
Okay.
Would you rather make out with Miley Cyrus or a chainsaw?
What gauge of chainsaw are we talking about?
All right, Aiden English.
Your question?
That answers my question, my friend. Aiden English, the Vaudevillians, man. I wish you the best of luck. You guys got a great tag team going on. Number one contenders for the tag team titles. They're going to be fighting the New Day at Extreme Rules. They're going to be at John Paul Jones Arena on Sunday as well. All right, man. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you for the time.
All right, take care.